Alright guys, it is Sunday, December 6th, 2020 at 7:14 p.m. Alright guys, let's take a look at these headlines. We have mystery ground shaking and loud boom in Escambia County, Florida. It says a loud boom followed by rumblings and were heard or felt across parts of Escambia County on December 4th afternoon, but its source remains a mystery. The big boom and rattle started around 12:15 p.m., with the majority of the reports coming from the cantonment and Belua areas. No earthquakes, no storms, no lightning, no blackouts. That's really weird, no? And then there's some comments of the people who live in the area saying, my husband and I were sitting in our living room, heard a loud rumbling coming closer and closer, and then a loud boom, and the house shook and my recliner was shaking. Then the rumbling sounded gradually further and further away. What was it? Okay, so that reminds me of the possibility of underground tunnels. I've heard that there could be underground tunnels going across the country, but that is a conspiracy theory, as a lot of people like to name it. But who knows? Do they have underground tunnels going around? Or is there another reason for these mystery ground shakings and loud booms? I'll leave you the link for the article so you guys can check out the story. Alright, next. China is weaponizing the weather and expands its weather modification efforts. You see here a picture of them launching something in the air. It says China expands its weather modification program. Picture by Shutterstock. Okay, it says, are they really going to tame the weather? Are they just going to create bigger weather chaos? As the climate crisis escalates, China is planning a rapid expansion of its weather modification program. China officials indeed want to increase fivefold the world's biggest cloud seeding operation to cover an area more than one half and a half times the size of India. China has started with about 60 years ago with seeding clouds with silver iodide or liquid nitrogen to reduce droughts locally. They also created clear skies ahead of major events such as the 2008 Olympics or the last October's 70th anniversary of the People's Republic of China. But again, this was locally. Now they want to modify regional weather patterns, i.e. to extend their artificial rain and snow program to cover at least 2.1 million square miles and of land by 2025. According to The Guardian, the long-term plan envisions that by 2035, the country's weather modifications capability could reach an advanced level and focus on revitalizing rural regions, restoring ecosystems, and minimizing losses from natural disasters. And that's something to keep an eye on with China. If they can modify the weather there, could they modify it somewhere else? Also, keep in mind that the United States have been modifying weather as well. Who knows if Russia as well has been doing it. Alright, next. Brutal hailstorm in Beirut, Lebanon, buries streetcars, homes, and feet of ice for hours. And here are some videos and pictures. It says Beirut's unprecedented hailstorm on December 5th, 2020. Picture via YouTube video. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in so you guys can take a better look at this hailstorm. Look at that. Hail covering the side of cars and the side of homes in Lebanon. Alright. Says here, this is historical, this is unprecedented, claim different weather forecasters across the area. The dramatic hailstorm buried the capital city of up to 3 feet of ice for several hours during the day, thus triggering massive floods and traffic chaos on the major coastal highway. Saturday's extreme weather lasted only an hour and remained very local, affecting only the coastal areas of Beirut and its suburbs. Alright guys, there's a video in the article, so I'll leave the link to the article and you guys can check that out if you feel like watching it. Alright, next, supervolcano caldera found in Alaska. It says the islands of the 4 mountains in Alaska actually consist of 6 stratovolcanoes. So the islands of the 4 mountains comprises 8 islands in the central Aleutians There are Makua, Chalkua, Unaska, Herbert, Carlis, Chugikanga, Uliga, and Kagamail. I apologize if I didn't pronounce that right. I am not a native Alaskan. It says this group of islands is also home to 6 stratovolcanoes: Carlisle, Cleveland, Herbert, Kagamil, Tana, and Uliga. It says new supervolcano in Alaska. In a new study, scientists suggest that these islands and stratovolcanoes are part of a single giant volcano, and that the Newfoundland caldera is similar to the Yellowstone caldera and other supervolcanoes responsible for cataclysm super eruptions. Studying Mount Cleveland, the geologists have gathered multiple evidences showing that the 8 islands could belong to one interconnected caldera. So that is these are the islands showing the says although further studies are needed, everything they looked up lines up with a caldera in this region. So that is very spooky that not only we have Yellowstone, now we have a supervolcano caldera in Alaska. And finally, Rudy Giuliani hospitalized with COVID-19 days after meeting with Georgia legislators. From Atlanta, says President Donald Trump says that his personal lawyer, former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, has tested positive for COVID-19. The president made the announcement on Twitter Sunday around 3 p.m. ABC News confirmed that Giuliani has been hospitalized at Georgetown Medical Center. His condition has not been released. So we're basically in speculation mode to see if he is doing all right, or if he is gravely ill. It says Giuliani was in Georgia Thursday, asking the Georgia legislature to overturn the state's election results and select their own elections. He appeared at a Senate committee meeting and met privately with Georgia lawmakers. Channel 2's Richard Elliott was in the Capitol Thursday, where Giuliani spent time with the Channel 2 Action News crew. Elliott said the visit was a surprise. At no point did we ever see him wearing a mask or social distancing, Elliott said. Elliott has reached out to senators who were in the hearing room, but haven't heard back from any yet. All Senate staffers who were in that room have been ordered to work from home until they get a negative COVID-19 test. So pretty much everybody who came in contact with Rudy Giuliani in the past week should be either quarantining or getting checked out. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time. God bless.